offer our clients at Northwest Angle Guide Service is an opportunity to really experience all facets of Lake of the Woods. It's much more than just a big open body of water. There's tremendous scenery, tremendous wildlife, and a variety of fish species to chase. And with our portable operation, we can access so many remote parts of the lake that it's a truly rewarding and fulfilling experience. We offer a safety factor that we feel is very important in terms of navigating the lake, getting to and from our spots safely, so it takes the worry out of it for you. And then, our equipment is state-of-the-art, top-notch, very well-maintained gear. Again, it's all about creating an exciting experience for our clients. And then the perception that you can't necessarily catch fish in the dead of winter, January or February. Nothing could be further from the truth here. We have the ability to access lots of different species of fish. Some are more active at different parts of the year, but you'll always catch fish with us.
Whoa!
Mobility is really key to successful ice fishing. It allows us the opportunity to move quickly, fish different types of structure, different types of fish species, and really different parts of the lake. And so when you combine all of that, our success rate is very high because of that mobility factor. And we access our remote areas through snowmobiles and our portable fish shelters. And in a lot of cases, when we get to an area, we'll search and find fish quickly. And if we find the fish that we're looking for, it's very easy to set up a portable fish house like this, and you're very comfortable. A little heater, and you can fish in the coldest conditions. The personal mobility of our trips is really dependent on our clients. We can move as frequently or as little as they want. Our goal, though, obviously, is to make sure that we find fish and people have that trip of a lifetime. But we can dial up or dial down the level of mobility, based on our clients' wishes.
Yeah, yeah, it's hanging on.
Oh,
it's small.
that's fine. Just leave it in there. It's one of my bare hooks.
Yeah.
That's a nice
Well,
fish.
here, this is. Oh, it fell down the hole.
One of the myths about ice fishing is that it's a first ice and last ice, sort of sport. And nothing could be further from the truth on Lake of the Woods. There's always fish to be caught in January, February, March. There's lots of species to fish, there's lots of locations, and on any given day we can fish for a number of them. So don't be afraid to come in January or February, even the coldest days. Our gear allows us to stay comfortable all day no matter what the weather. And because there's so many species in Lake of the Woods, we can always catch fish. The first impression when you hire a guide is that their job, their purpose, is to make sure you catch fish. And no question, we're really good at that. But the other thing that you need to consider is the safety factor. Lake of the Woods is a big lake. There's lots of islands. There's lots of territory to cover.
And we won't have to go past this island right here.
And one of the biggest aspects of what we offer in our service is it takes the worry out of it for our clients. You don't have to worry about getting lost. You don't have to worry about unsafe ice conditions. And at the end of the trip, that's a tremendous stress reliever. People come to Lake of the Woods for the walleye fishery, and it's certainly fantastic. But with our service, we offer crappies and whitefish and lake trout and northern pike. And there's no finer trip. In fact, in many days, we can target multiple species. So the plan is to pack up and stop back and catch some walleyes before we head in for the night. So on any given day, we can fish for trophy lake trout or whitefish or crappies or walleye or northern pike. There's a tremendous variety, and at the end of the day, it's going to be a great experience. Equipment is something that can either make or break your trip. And you've gone through the effort to come up and fish with us. And we take great pride in our equipment selection. I mean, I'm a gearhead, I'm an equipment freak, and we have the very best gear available. You know, we have Frabill insulated R2 Tech houses, Arctic Cat utility Bearcat snowmobiles, Lowrance sonar and GPS units, you know, Frabill Ice Hunter rod series for all of our guests. And that's available at no charge. That's part of the package. So you can certainly bring your gear, and we encourage you to do that. But rest assured, if you don't have it, you're going to have the best when you fish with us. There are very few places that you can access trophy lake trout. I mean, we're talking 15, 18, 20 pound lake trout on a regular basis. You know, the lake trout trip that I offer is really a special trip. It takes you across some of the most beautiful scenery in the lake, and we've specialized techniques and locations and presentations to catch these fish. Just keep it, you know, just keep playing the depths, because we're just trying to create that commotion. The hardest fighting fish under the ice is the lake trout. The idea is to keep our clients moving, you know, through the various, pods of active fish. And the other undiscovered fishery here is the whitefish. The whitefish is a tremendous fighting fish. It's excellent eating, and they're very abundant. And we've really pioneered the whitefishing on Lake of the Woods. Those are fish that are often overlooked by, you know, traditional ice fishermen. They just simply don't know that exists. The very nature of ice fishing lends itself to cold weather and snowy conditions. I mean, that's a given, and I think we all know that. But the one thing that we offer is the ability with our insulated Frabill fish house to really get out of the weather, and it's a very enjoyable, very comfortable experience. You know, we put a little Mr. Heater in it, and you're taking your jacket off in no time. And it can be 20 below outside and the wind blowing like crazy, but we're catching fish, and we're in shirt sleeves, and everybody's happy. So the myth is that you're going to be cold and miserable. Nothing could be further from the truth.